Hey, it's your old pal the Rhino, Survival Skills 101. You know, the other day I was out with my teenage nephew Kirk. We were just walking along the trail. Kirk decides to sit down, and as he sits down on a stump, there's a rattlesnake there and it bites him right on the butt. Well, tell you what, Kirk let out a huge scream. He pulled down his pants. He looked behind him and pleaded with me and said, "Uncle, please suck out the poison." Well, I took one look at Kirk's butt, and I said to him in a loving, kind, gentle way, "Nephew, you're gonna die." Anyway, that brings up a moral to this story. The moral is you should always have a first aid kit in your car. This is the Rhino's Jeep first aid kit, along with a Snakebite Kit now. Let's check this out. So I took everything out of my first aid kit that I leave in my Jeep. I just put this in a Cabela's bag. I'm a firm believer that you should make your own first aid kit because what you like isn't necessarily what I like, and you want to customize it to your own personal needs. Now, what this bag is used for, this first aid kit, is basically this is my camping kit. I use this bag for when I go camping, and Mrs. Rhino comes along with me, and so do my friends. And their comfort is a top priority because they'll be bitching and complaining the whole time because they didn't think to bring things. Well, you know what? I always bring a lot of stuff, and I always love to hassle people when they ask me, "Hey, do you have this or that?" And I go, "Yeah, I have that," because I'm a prepper. And I just hammer it home to them that I'm always prepared. So anyway, I took out the contents of my first aid kit for my Jeep. Again, this is a camping first aid kit. I also have several other small little kits that I'll show you as well in my Jeep, but this is the main unit right here that if I had to, I would grab it and take something out of it. So let's get right to this. Just going down the list here. First of all, Snakebite Kit. It's too bad for Kirk. I've got Campho-Phenique. I have Chigger X for, when you're scratching. I have some New Skin liquid bandage. I've got some Afterwipe. Goes along with the Chigger X. Also have some Poison Ivy relief. And I have some Calahist clear lotion. As you can see, itching can be a problem. And I like to cover my bases with that. Also, Mrs. Rhino has allergies sometimes, so I always bring the Zyrtex. Gentlemen, if you're seeing a theme in this, it's make your girl happy. That way she'll go camping with you. I also have some Kinesio Tape. This Kinesio Tape works great if you hurt yourself and you need to support your ligaments and your tendons. Some tape to wrap with a bandage, some sports tape. I have a thermometer. I have some Revitalins. What this says, if you get something in your eye, it's sealed up. This is important. Nighttime multi-symptom cold relief medicine. If you need to sleep at night and you can't and you're out there in the woods, this is what I recommend. I've got some Germ-X, got some more tablets for pain relief. Fingernail clippers, man, that's important. You need those. Little tweezer. Ace bandage to wrap things up. This is important again for Mrs. Rhino. Feminine hygiene products. It's going to suck for you if you don't have those out there. I have some antiseptic in this bottle. Also have some Midnight, some more sleeping things in case you can't sleep. Neosporin relief. Some moleskin padding. This is important. You should bring this along. You go hiking. You get a blister. This is something that you're going to need. Also have a first aid guide right here. Don't know if I mentioned it. Have a light as well. And I probably went overboard with this, but I have a crap load of gauze sponges, rolls, all of that. Probably too many of them, but you never can tell. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Cotton balls, swabs in there. Then I have more pain relief medication, some more itch relief medication. As you can see, I went totally overboard with the itch medication because it's important when you're out there. Prevacid. I've got some antacids, syrup of ipecac, in case you need to throw something up, some wet wipes, some soap. Then, also in my Jeep, you're going to ask, where are the Band-Aids? Well, they're right here. I keep them with my latex gloves. And I grab this when I need to. Like again, I did a video on what if there's an accident where you need to have latex gloves, some bandages real fast to get out and put on people until help arrives. That's what I have in here. Also in my Jeep, I have some other gloves in case people are allergic to latex. Those are rubber. Plus in my car bag that I walk around with, I have combat gauze. Again, want to be able to put this on people if I need to. My tourniquet. And also I feel it's important to have in your car, especially when you're out camping, is mosquito repellent and your sunscreen. I always say suntan lotion, but not really trying to get a suntan out there. I just want to block the sun. So as you can see, that's what I keep in my car first aid kit. In my car, typically all this stuff will be in here. The only thing that I'm not showing you right now is my SAM splint, and I forgot to get that out of my Jeep. In case someone hurts their ankle, hurts their arm, something like that, you need to be able to splint it up. SAM splint is very important. Again, make your own first aid bag, depending on what you're doing. Mine was focused on camping. You could just focus on your everyday. Maybe you think you're going to get into a gun battle. Well, that's fine. Take your trauma kit with you, put that in there. I leave my trauma kit at home or when I'm out on the range. But this is what I have. If you have any suggestions, throw them out there. That's cool. There you have it, my friends. The Rhino's car first aid kit. Without one of these babies, it could be a real pain in the ass. No offense, Kirk. No offense. Hey, anyway, if you like what we're doing, give us a like. Share us with your friends. Subscribe to our channels. For Survival Skills 101, I'm your buddy the Rhino. Are you prepared to look forward